Raise your drinks up casually. Raise your drinks up. Raise your drinks up casually. It's the Black Bourbon family.
Hey everyone, I'm Jason.
And I'm Brandy.
And we're the Black Bourbon family. All right, Brandy. We got another limited edition bottle here that I think we need to tell the folks about. Today, everyone, we have Michter's Sour Mash Toasted Barrel. So, you may say, well, what is sour mash, Jason? Well, sour mash is simply when the distillery uses previously fermented mash to help start the new mash for the whiskey. Now, you may say whiskey. I thought you said this is bourbon. No, this is actually whiskey because a sour mash is not 51% corn or 51% rye. So you can't call it a bourbon and you can't call it a rye. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So a little, education, right? Okay?
Got it.
All right. So this one is coming in at 86 proof. It is MSRP of $100. And, for full disclosure, I'm not a huge fan of sour mash whiskey. But with this being sour mash with toasted, let's see if this is one that'll change my mind. And so I forgot to mention, so Michter's, what they do is they take their sour mash whiskey and they put it into a toasted barrel. Now, we don't have the details on the level of toasting or how long they stay in the barrels. That's their proprietary information, top secret information. But we do know that it is that sour mash whiskey that's put into a toasted barrel. And before we get started, Brandy, I just felt like we should tell everyone thank you for helping celebrate with us.
Yes. 3,000 subs, 2-year anniversary. We had an awesome time with everyone that was able to join us. So yes, thank you.
Yeah. And if you have a couple extra hours on your hands, I'll put the link above right here so that you can check out the live stream. And I think Brandy and I are going to commit to doing more live streams. I'm not going to commit to a specific frequency.
We did. We said once a month.
I know.
We're going to start with once a month and see how we can, maybe increase that number once we actually commit to the once a month.
Right. Let us get to the once a month.
Oh, gosh.
And then we'll go from there, right?
Yes.
And while you're at it, if you can do us a favor and give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Instagram, and I'm going to just say it, I will have a cigar pairing for you for this bourbon, or whiskey. I'm going to give a cigar pairing for you that I think you would enjoy with this one. All right, are we ready?
Are we ready?
We got our Michter's Mini Glencairns.
Yes. Smells good.
Smells good. What you getting?
Like some butter.
Some butter? Like butterscotch?
Like butterscotch.
Mm-hmm.
Very sweet.
I'm getting a little honey.
A little honey?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting a lot of spice.
86 proof. So is this proof too low? That's another good question. 86 proof, is that a sufficient proof to make this still a good bourbon to drink?
Smells good.
I got a little spice, nothing.
Oh, very little. Maybe like a cinnamon red.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As I put my nose in a little bit more,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, no, the little hole is a little small, right? I'm getting a little bit of maple sugar too.
Okay.
Maple syrup. I'm sorry, I said
Okay.
maple sugar. Maple syrup. But it just has a nice sweetness to it.
Nice sweetness to it. Yep.
Cheers. Oh yeah. Second chance. Second time.
Well, that spice is there. The spice is definitely there. I do get some good sweetness. It's not, rich and thick, but still has that sweetness. The spice is there. So I'm thinking 86 proof is enough.
It is. And that's exactly what I was going to say. It is. This almost tastes like 95 to 100 proof almost.
Yeah.
With that spice. So I get some, you're going to make fun of me. I got a little chocolate in there. I knew when I thought about, I was like, she about to laugh at me. But I did. I got a little chocolate in there. I got some of that honey that I was talking about. And I don't know if the chocolate comes from the toastiness of it or whatever.
It almost got a little bit of a nutty flavor too. Yeah. But that sweetness of of caramel, it still has, maybe even has a little bit of that butterscotch that I was smelling taste as well.
Yep.
That's good.
It is good. This is very good. So this was just starting to hit the Chicago area over the last week or so. If you see this in your area, MSRP is $100. So it is, it's not inexpensive.
Right.
But if that's, within your budget, and it was definitely something that I would say pick up. And what I will say, because I am not a huge fan of sour mash whiskey, but this one, I think that toasted barrel, it just made it, oh my goodness, this is very good.
Very easy to drink, even with the spice.
What I would love to see,
It's got that peppery spice.
it does, like you said, cinnamon before.
Yeah, I smell cinnamon, but when you drink it, I get more of a peppery spice.
It's not like bam peppery,
No.
but it's still, you get that spice, like you said earlier.
Nice little hook.
This you all, very good, highly recommended. And I would say if you're like me and not a huge fan of sour mash, this one,
Give it a try. Yeah, I would recommend it.
yes, highly. All right, so I'm back, y'all. I know before I was like, I'm not going to talk about cigars because of blah, blah, blah. Look, I'm going to tell you about the cigar. So today, to pair with this, I have the Bow Tie 314 cigar. This has a lot of different countries tobacco in it, so I'll just save it for you to go to the website to take a look at it. But what I would tell you is that it has some of these sweet notes. It has like a flavor or a taste of like grass or hay, in a good way, right? I mean, it's not like you're eating grass or whatever, but it has that floral type of smell to it as well. I just felt like the sweetness in this, the sweetness in that, and the different other notes in the cigar would make it a good pairing for the Michter's Sour Mash Toasted. And what I'll do is put the details of this cigar in the description. I'll just put the website where you can go and find it on their website. But definitely a good pairing for this whiskey. All right. So just so you all know, we got some things coming for you upcoming. We're gonna venture off into a different spirit it's in the whiskey family, but maybe it's not from the U.S. I'll just say that.
All right.
Okay. We have a couple other bottles that we're in the process of
Getting our hands on.
getting our hands on, and we're going to provide those reviews. So just stay tuned. We thank you again for all of your support. 3,000 subscribers, 2 years.
Yeah.
It's
Awesome.
yeah. It's awesome. Well, won't hold you. We thank you for joining us today. As mentioned earlier, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Instagram, and we will talk to you next time.
Cheers.